College-Glen real estate. We've made it to the end of 2024. Hey everybody, Doug Reynolds here, your College-Glen neighborhood real estate specialist. Merry Christmas and happy holidays, everyone. We're at the end of December 2024, beginning of January 2025. And this is a monthly update I do talking about my neighborhood in College-Glen. Been fortunate to work with a lot of buyers and sellers over the years in College-Glen. And we're going to talk about what happened in November and kind of what's going on to finish the year out here and start 2025. All right, let's take a look. Okay, November. We had a good, interesting month here. We had Grand Rio Circle. So we've got a combination of a few things. We've got pretty much one of the most popular floor plans and largest floor plans in the neighborhood, the tri-level, 4 bedrooms, 3 full baths, a large lot in a premium location, and it had a pool, and it was completely flipped, completely remodeled, and done very nicely. So you've got all of the formula for having top dollar, and top dollar it did get, indeed, just under 700,000, closed for 698. That was a really nice property. So we had something set, a really high bar mark there. And then the bulk of the rest of the closings that happened, of the 6 that closed in November, the other 5 were pretty much where the majority of our market is, which is in the kind of mid to low 500s. We didn't have any. We've had quite a few going in the high 400s the last few months as well. I think we will have some of those coming up, and probably in December and January, closing in the high 400s, but not this month. But you can see there the bulk of them right between 550 to 525 for the properties. That was a mixture of a little bit older, a little bit dated, needed some work, a little bit smaller properties, those types of things. And so we had 6 properties that closed escrow. Right now, I think there's 4 active listings right now, and a handful of pendings that are going on. I've got one pending right now myself with a buyer. And so it's just kind of more of what we've been seeing in 2024, kind of closing out the year here. And I think what we're going to have in 2025 is we're going to start to see a bit more sellers put their house on the market in 2025. We just did not have a whole lot going on in 23 or 24. I don't think it's going to be this insane jump, but I think we will start to see a bit more in 2025. A bit more sellers putting the houses on the market, a bit more buyers out there, slowly thawing out over the last 2 years here, slowly starting to return to a little bit more of a normal market. And it's really interest rate driven. Last year we had 8% mortgage rates. Right now we're around 7, high 6s. So that has allowed that thawing to happen a little bit. And if they stay in that range or even a little bit down, I think we will start to see that a little bit more listings, a little bit more buyers, a little more pendings, a little more sales going on. If for some reason rates go up, we'll probably go back to retreating. But I believe, rates are kind of either going to be the same or slightly lower. And so we should expect to see a little bit more activity. Typically what happens is the buyers kind of come out ahead of the sellers. So in January, we start to see more buyers going, hey, I'm ready to buy a house. What's out there? There's nothing out there. Oh my gosh. One pops up, and then there's a little bit of some fighting going on for that one. Usually takes a few months before the majority of those sellers are out there to give the options for those buyers. So expect to kind of see that going on in the market. I think it will continue to be pretty balanced, where if it's priced right, shows well, has good marketing, it will go quickly, as far as a week or 2 weeks. It might have 1 or 2 or 3 offers on it, might sell at or a tiny bit above list price. And then we're going to still have a majority or a lot of properties as well that are overpriced. The condition, buyers are pretty picky on condition right now. And so if it's not priced incredibly well, those will sit. So we will continue to have that mixed bag as well. Selling quickly, a couple of offers, sitting for a long time, price reductions, mixed bag going on in 2025. But as a whole, the volume, I think, will be up a little bit, okay? So if you're looking for help to either buy or sell in College-Glen, check out my website, collegeglenrealestate.com. I've been Specialized in College-Glen for a long time. Been able to help a lot of buyers and sellers in the neighborhood. Look forward to hearing from you. Hope you have a wonderful Christmas and holiday season. Happy New Year, and I'll see you in 2025.